If toxic people drain your peace, shake your confidence, or pull you into emotional chaos, listen closely. Marcus Aurelius gave us a rule that still applies today. The problem is not them. The problem is our reaction. This is the Stoic way to deal with toxic people, the way to walk through negativity untouched, the way to reclaim your mind. You're here because you want to learn how to deal with toxic people. Maybe you face them at work, in your family, online, or in your daily surroundings. Maybe you've been dealing with toxic people for years, and it feels like they're draining your energy drop by drop. Stoicism teaches us that you cannot control who they are, but you can absolutely control how you respond. That is the foundation of emotional control in Stoicism. That is the path Marcus Aurelius walked daily, and that's the path you're about to learn. Marcus Aurelius once wrote that every morning we should expect to meet manipulative, jealous, ungrateful, arrogant, and toxic people. He didn't write this to make us pessimistic. He wrote it to make us prepared. When you expect toxic behavior before it appears, it no longer surprises you. And when it doesn't surprise you, it doesn't control you. This is one of the smartest ways to deal with toxic people. Remove the element of shock. When you expect someone's negativity, it loses power over your peace. Toxic people thrive on your reaction. They feed on emotional chaos. They want you to defend yourself, argue, explain, justify, or feel guilty. They want to push your buttons because that's how toxic people's psychology works. Your emotional participation is their fuel. But Marcus Aurelius advised something radically different. Don't become like the person you're dealing with. A toxic person wants chaos. A Stoic chooses stillness. A toxic person wants control. A Stoic chooses clarity. A toxic person wants reaction. A Stoic chooses the pause. The pause is one of the most powerful Stoic skills you will ever learn. When someone tries to provoke you, stop. Breathe. Let their words pass by without attaching meaning to them. Often, the insult itself is not harmful. It's your interpretation that gives it life. When you pause, you separate the event from the reaction. This gives you the Stoic Advantage. This is how smart people deal with toxic people, through patience, not emotional outbursts. Marcus Aurelius believed that most people who hurt others do so out of ignorance, pain, or lack of self-awareness. Understanding this doesn't excuse their behavior, but it does protect your peace. When you see toxic behavior as a reflection of their inner chaos, not your worth, you stop taking it personally. You learn how to deal with toxic people without letting them inside your mind. This is the true Stoic way to deal with toxic people. When someone tries to argue with you, criticize you unfairly, or attack you with negative comments, remember, you're not obligated to react. Dealing with toxic people doesn't mean fighting them. It means refusing to let their darkness pull you down. You can calmly say, "I don't want this conversation," or "I'm not going to engage with negativity." You don't need to raise your voice. You don't need to over-explain. Calm, firm boundaries are clever ways to deal with toxic people. Stoicism dealing with toxic people is all about holding your inner world sacred. Marcus Aurelius' advice was to protect your mind from anything that tries to disturb it. This includes the jealous friend, the manipulative coworker, the dramatic family member, the person online trying to provoke you, or the stranger projecting their pain onto you. Sometimes the best response is silence. Sometimes the best wisdom is distance. Sometimes the best move is to walk away without saying a word. Toxic people signs are often subtle at first: constant complaining, criticizing everything you do, turning small issues into drama, making you doubt yourself, or using guilt to control you. But once you learn to recognize these signs, you stop being pulled into their emotional traps. You start dealing with negative people from a place of wisdom, not weakness. You start seeing patterns instead of taking things personally. If you're wondering how to deal with toxic people in family, the answer lies in boundaries, emotional detachment, and lowering expectations. Too often, we expect family members to behave better than strangers. But Stoicism teaches us that people act according to their nature, not our expectations. So instead of hoping a toxic family member suddenly becomes understanding, accept who they are and set your distance accordingly. This acceptance is not weakness, it's strength. It allows you to stop trying to control what's outside your power. When dealing with toxic people online, the rule is simple: never let someone behind a screen disturb your inner peace. People often project their insecurities online because there are no consequences. The Stoic approach is to detach completely. You can block, ignore, or simply walk away. Remember, online negativity is never about you. One of the most powerful Stoic reminders is this: you do not need to attend every argument you're invited to. Toxic people want a reaction. Stoics want peace. And peace always wins. Sometimes dealing with toxic, jealous people requires nothing more than indifference. Jealousy is a reflection of their insecurity, not your value. You don't need to shrink yourself to make them comfortable. Simply step back, protect your energy, and move forward with confidence. Meditation dealing with toxic people can also help. A calm mind is harder to manipulate. When you regularly return to stillness, chaos loses its grip on you. Marcus Aurelius meditated daily, reflecting on his actions and reactions. He didn't meditate to escape the world. He meditated to dominate it calmly. The best part of Stoicism is that it transforms every negative encounter into a chance to learn. Instead of wondering why someone behaves this way, ask, what is this person teaching me about myself? Maybe they're teaching you patience, maybe boundaries, maybe resilience, maybe how to value your peace more. When you learn to deal with toxic people as lessons instead of burdens, you become unshakable. The beauty of Stoicism is that it gives you complete permission to walk away. You don't need to justify your silence. You don't need to defend your peace. If something repeatedly disturbs you, you are free to remove yourself. This is the don't react Stoic rule. It's not avoidance, it's wisdom. The Stoic way to deal with toxic people is built on 4 pillars: expectation, detachment, boundaries, and clarity. Expect toxic behavior so you are never shocked by it. Detach emotionally so you are never controlled by it. Set boundaries so you are never drained by it. And maintain clarity so you never mistake their behavior as a reflection of your worth. Stoicism teaches you to remain calm, not because life is easy, but because your mind is trained. Toxic people cannot shake a mind that understands itself. They cannot enter a mind that guards its inner peace. They cannot control someone who does not react. They cannot influence someone who has mastered emotional control. You are not here to fix toxic people. You are here to master yourself. That is the heart of Stoicism. To build a mind so strong that nothing outside of it can disturb your peace. To reach a point where someone's negativity is nothing more than noise. to become a person who walks through chaos untouched. Marcus Aurelius reminded himself daily that people would lie, complain, blame, insult, and judge. But he also reminded himself that none of this could harm him unless he allowed it. He chose to remain calm, disciplined, and virtuous, no matter what energy others brought into his life. And you can do the same. Dealing with toxic people is not about changing them. It's about transforming yourself into someone they can never shake. Once you learn this, toxic people lose their power. Their comments don't get inside your mind. Their drama doesn't pull you in. Their negativity doesn't slow you down. You rise above everything they throw at you. When you follow the Stoic Rule, when you deal with toxic people through Marcus Aurelius's wisdom, you become someone toxic people cannot manipulate. You become someone who does not react easily. You become someone who protects their peace at all costs. You become someone who chooses strength over chaos and clarity over confusion. And that is the moment your life begins to change.